Hi there. In this video, we'll be covering how to leave a legacy in the world. Legacy isn't built by one act, it's built by continuous small effort, steps in one specific direction. It's also something that outlasts and outruns you. It's something that goes far beyond even what you do. It's something that others have reflected onto you. It's so valuable when your impact can carry on, even when you're gone. And this video includes tips on how you can foster and build your legacy as well. By the end of this video, you will learn the importance of teaching and mentorship in building a legacy, the importance of creating opportunities for others, and a meaningful way to share your lesson and your messages with the world. And stay tuned until the end of the video for an opportunity I really think you're going to enjoy. Let's dive in. Legacy is something that outlasts you. It's meaningful when you think about the steps that you can take to build a legacy for yourself, but it's definitely something that others would reflect, that others carry forward. It's not just you doing something, it's others reacting to it over time and coming back to it over time. Steve Jobs has a legacy for being a forward-thinking computer, business person, tech expert, iPhone, that's a big legacy impact. That's something that has far outlasted him. When I think about legacy, I think about Father Ed Leahy. He's the headmaster of St. Benedict's Prep in Newark, New Jersey. Just a really special person. Father Ed went to this school as a student, and he came back, in the early 1970s, late 1960s. This is like in the wake of the Newark race riots. And a lot of the monks at the school decided that they didn't want to stay there anymore and teach in Newark, in downtown Newark, so they left. So the school had to close. The school had been open for 100 years, and the school closed. And Father Ed and a group of other monks who were still there wanted to reopen the school, so they did. And instead of just recreating what was already in existence, they built something new. I mean, they used the same name, and they used a lot of the same elements, but then they incorporated other things from the Boy Scouts, from the military. They really started bringing in more international students, and they created a legacy that far exceeded anything that even the initial St. Benedict's Prep had experienced. And Father Ed has been the headmaster of the school since 1972. He's still there. It's incredible. It's an incredible legacy. It's so special when you can recognize that impact and recognize how it carries forward from generation to generation. When I think about legacy and impact, another person I think about is my friend James Mims. James started making wristbands for Major League Baseball players in 1986. And he has had more than 140 players wear these wristbands. Barry Bonds, Reggie Jackson, Tony Gwynn, Gary Sheffield, Eric Davis, Darryl Strawberry, Tim Raines, on and on and on. Dozens and dozens and dozens of the best players in the game have worn these wristbands. He is a solo entrepreneur going against the system and carrying this thing forward year after year, generation after generation. He's had multiple generations of players wear these wristbands. And, there's been so many ups and downs in this struggle. He actually got sued at one point by the Major League Baseball Players Association, which was super frustrating and really took the wind out of his sails. So it's been really special for him to be stepping beyond that and stepping beyond all the struggles. He was actually honored recently by the Baseball Hall of Fame, and he had one of his wristbands put in their exhibit, just honoring Black legacies in baseball, Spirit of the Game exhibit. And it's just so special to see the impact he's had in allowing generations of players to promote and support and believe in themselves. There really isn't a product like it out there. And he created something in a space that didn't exist otherwise. And he just continued carrying forward. And this thing, goes far beyond even what he's created. And people online are all about it, and they keep talking about it. It's had a huge impact on the sport. It's had a huge impact in culture. And it's just awesome to see when someone devotes themselves to a cause and carries it forward. So this is really about building something bigger than you, and it's about teaching and mentoring and counseling. With Father Ed and with James both, they were a resource. They helped uplift other people. This is really about uplifting other people along with the things that you're doing, using your gifts and your talents and your skills to uplift other people and to help them along. It's also about living in a way that transfers values. What values do you stand for? You need to be able to carry those values with you in everything you do. In every wristband, there's values that James uses to really, bring that home. Father Ed carries values with him every day, and those values are intertwined with his spirituality, and it's the way that he runs the school. When we think about leaving a legacy, the element of sharing your lessons and messages is so important. It's such a crucial part of that. If no one receives these messages and no one knows what this all is about, it's really going to be difficult to build and grow a legacy and have an impact with your legacy. It's really about documenting and keeping track of these things. When I think about building a legacy and establishing a legacy, a great way to do so is through a book. Writing a book is such a powerful way to capture a legacy, to preserve it for future generations. You want to make sure that these messages and stories outlast yourself. Who better to write your book than you? You don't want to leave it to somebody else. You want to do it yourself because you have the stories inside of you. It's so powerful when people can, really tap into their impact and their message and put it together in a way that's empowering for other people. Again, when you think about connecting one-on-one with somebody, or even connecting with a room full of people, you can connect to them much more deeply with a book when you're writing 40, 50, 60,000 words and sharing it with them. This is everything you have to say on a topic. Being able to get those messages out there in this way, in this packaged way, is such a great, powerful way to connect with new people, to share your impact beyond the current generation on forward, and to ensure that these lessons keep getting passed down. If you want to learn more about how to leave a legacy in the world, there's another video I recorded I definitely think you should check out. It's called, Is It Worth Writing a Book in 2026? That video goes much deeper on what it means to really galvanize around your platform, your goals, to think in the future, and really focus on sharing your message and getting it out there in the world. Remember, a good book can change your life. I'm Dan Good. Thanks for watching.